Okay, so I sold my Rogue, um, and I thought, no, actually, I really do like the Rogue, so I bought another one. I bought the clear brass one, clear copper one, sorry, rather than having an engraving on it, and it's lovely, really, really great. Um, as per the last one, really. Only difference is with this one, other than the finish, is that the button is a spring-loaded button. If you can see there, and it's a little bit harder. Sharper edge, and which makes for a slightly more uncomfortable button press, but really not a huge amount in it, to be quite honest. Exactly the same in terms of the tube, vent holes at the top, the etching on the side there, vent holes or eyelets in the bottom so that you can unscrew the button nice and easily. But what I got and what I wanted to talk to you about was the dripper that I've got on top of this. So this is the Captain Cap, the AV Captain Cap, or Captain Cap, Captain 2, Captain Cap 2, I'm not sure. This came today. This is a clone. Have a quick vape. What I've done is I have teamed it with a nice, where is the stop? It came with a brass Comp Life drip tip. It's got the engravings on the inside, or the etching on the inside. You can't see that, can you? No, it's a bit dark to see that. It's got Comp Life engraved on the inside of that. But I thought, do you know what? I want to break up the look, so I got a nice green sort of resin one, and I think that looks fantastic. Excuse me. So this is 24 millimeters around in terms of the cap. It has the battle deck, which I have done a review of before. So it really is just the cap that you get, really. I mean, the set that I got had the battle deck, but you could use any of the other battle decks that you might have. And it's just a really thick copper. Why am I getting these confused at the moment? Really thick copper RDA top cap. It has a straight through airflow, so very much like the Force. Drip tip pops out. I say the drip tip pops out. Yep, drip tip pops out. It's like a pressure fit drip tip. If you want to see it with the matching copper, that just plugs in there. There is an O-ring on the inside, which you can just about see there, which keeps it nice and snug. It's got a nice bit of knurling at the top, so you can twist it, and incredibly thick. It really is so thick, this thing. It did or does come with some etching on there. Now, I'm not sure if you can even see that at all. What I did was I gave this a good polish with some wet and dry paper and some Brasso, and you can just about see it with the naked eye down here, the Captain logo and the AV logo, but to be honest, you can't really tell on camera. I just wanted it to all match up nicely, because this is when it came, it was looking very, how shall I put it, it looked very coated, and it didn't look like it was going to match the tube so well. So I decided that I wanted to give it a nice polish down, sand it down a little bit, and get it moving. The battle deck is 20, well, I say 22 millimeters. It is more of a 22 style deck. I'm not sure of the actual diameters, but obviously with that thick top cap, it makes it really big. And you have those cool sort of anodized, heat-treated screws in the top, as you can see. So they're different colours. It's too bright to see. I'm sorry, this video quality at the moment. I've been having some problems with my my video editing software, so I can't add my intro for some reason. Don't know why. I'll work it out, but for the meantime, this will do. But let's take a vape and talk about it a bit more. So I have some 22 gauge flat wire in here. It's really good. So it's flat 60. Provides a vape very much like 20 gauge. Actually, it provides a really nice hot vape with a very quick ramp up time. The only real sort of complaint, I suppose, about this particular dripper is, whilst it's big, the juice well is not as big as, you know, your Goons or your Kennedys, so you can't split loads of juice in there and expect to be all right. But yeah, otherwise really nice. Let's tell you what, we'll try doing a close up. This might be a bit wobbly, so apologies for this. Let's just do a quick close up without messing around too much. I don't want to pause this. So there you go. Oh, that's all right. There it is up close. Can you see the AV? No, you can't see that. But yeah, so on the inside, nothing much to report. No, and then you can just see the colour screws chucking the vapour. Let's see if that just focuses for a second. There we go. So there's your coloured screws. There's your drip tip. It's got that sort of knurling on the inside of the drip tip, which is kind of cool. But otherwise, yeah, very cool. And you can see that slightly sharp edge there when this decides it wants to focus. No, it doesn't want to focus. Sod it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, thank you very much for all your patience. I know you have come to expect better from me in terms of my video quality, and I will endeavour to do better later on, I do promise. But in the meantime, I thought I'd get this up, as I said, and thank you very much for watching as per usual. Let's drip a little bit of Buddha Tears on here from Buddha Brew. Thank you, Clive. Drop a bit in there. And I will see you for the next one. Cheers.